In a forgotten valley lay a village that time had abandoned. Its name had been swallowed by the wind, its people mere shadows of memory. No one could leave, yet no one truly lived. At the edge of this village loomed a forest, ancient and unyielding. Its roots crept closer each year, weaving through abandoned homes like veins through a corpse. The villagers spoke of it only in hushed tones, for the air around it carried whispers. Whispers that knew your name, even if you didn't. Aoi arrived with no recollection of the journey, only a compulsion she couldn't name. She stopped at the bridge that led into the village, its stones slick with moss and something darker. She looked down into the water, black and still as a mirror. Her reflection stared back, but it wasn't her. Its grin too wide, its eyes hollowed and deep. A voice, not her own, whispered from the depths, calling her forward. The forest was not merely alive, it was aware. Its trees groaned, bending toward her as if drawn by her scent. Their bark cracked, oozing black sap that hissed when it touched the ground. The air shimmered with spores, glowing faintly like fireflies. Each one burned against her skin, leaving tiny, stinging cuts. Shadows flickered at the edges of her vision, shapes just human enough to unsettle, but too distorted to be real. Deep within the forest, Aoi stumbled upon the shrine. Its stones were jagged and broken, smeared with a black, viscous substance that pulsed like blood. Strange symbols etched into the stone shifted as she approached, forming patterns that felt both alien and deeply familiar. At the heart of the forest, Aoi found it. A grotesque, pulsating mass of roots and flesh, glowing faintly with veins of green light. Faces emerged from its surface, their eyes wide with terror, their mouths open in endless, soundless screams. Aoi's body betrayed her, her skin splitting as glowing veins spread like cracks through porcelain. Roots burst from her spine, twisting upward into antlers of blackened wood. She was no longer herself. She was part of the forest, and the forest was her. The village is no more. The forest claimed it, swallowed it whole. Where homes once stood, twisted trees now rise, their bark etched with faces contorted in eternal despair. Aoi's face stares from one of them, her eyes still blinking, her lips whispering names lost